give it a shot. Ooh. Okay. In this video, we are going to be reviewing the intake breathing strips. So I'm a very big proponent of these nasal strips. My nose opens up, I can breathe better recovery, all sorts of really good things. I'm a big fan. Exercising is easier, sleeping is easier, all those big benefits. So what I wanted to do is give these guys a shot. These intake breathing strips. I got the basic kit for 30 bucks. The packaging is sleek, the packaging is sexy. Breathe your best, sleep your best, be your best. Kind of what we're about, we like those things. Okay, so here we go. We have this. We have the little slip, and then we have another little box right here. Let's start with this white box. 2 sizes to find your perfect fit. P.S. You might like them both. So here we have the 2 different sizes. These, yeah. Great point. Camera girl brought up a good point. These nasal strips, they are super cheap, but that being said, they are disposable. I think they are gonna be a bit better, and they're renewable. You have different things that put in your nose. The bridge stays the same. Camera girl nailed the analogy. It's kind of like buying a razor. You get the stick thing and you gotta replace the blades. Let's go over to this one. I'm really impressed with the packaging. Instagram right here. Here is this. We'll get to that in a second. Bunch of instructions that actually might be useful, so we'll look at those in a second. Got the wrong size, no need to return it. They actually send us the replacement bands for free, which is very nice. Let's actually go over the application here. Basically, clean our face, apply these little guys to our nose, and then I guess we just attach the band, and that should be it. Let's talk about this guy. The carrying case is pretty good. It does look like a little bit of a coffin, but because you're gonna breathe better, you're not gonna die. Pretty impressive here. Let's take an open. Okay, so it's got a little latch on the bottom, so that's kind of how they did that. Latch, open it up right here. Immediately, I went to this little gray thing. This is actually probably just holding these guys down. It's a very well-designed little thing that they have here. We actually have another size here. Looks like to be a small, and then we have a medium that's actually inside the box, and then we have this large. I do believe that this is a thing called the applicator. Okay, now here we have this little container. It kind of looks like a contact case. Oh, and then here are these little bands. These are the little adhesive strips. This is a lot, and this is a $30 thing too, so it's quite a bit. These are what they refer to as the tabs. That's how we're gonna get the dilation. And this is a piece of steel. I did a smidge of research on how this works, and that's actually how they get this done. Things are coming together. Things are making sense. I'm gonna go ahead and get one of these little wet napkins. I do believe these are used to sterilize and clean our nose. So here we go. All right, it's Saturday night. Normally we're putting things in our nose, not putting things on top, but so my nose is sterilized, smells like alcohol, which apparently not drinking any of tonight. And now we're gonna go with this applicator. I'm gonna take one of these steel tabs, put it on the applicator like this. On the little back of these tabs, we're gonna go ahead and peel this off. So just like the regular nose strip, there's even a bit of adhesive on the steel, which is actually very cool. Here we go. Now I'm gonna take the applicator away. Now it does say to let it sit for a couple of minutes, so let's do number 2. The applicator is nice because it is magnetic, and with that you can kind of really place it where you want. Let's go ahead and put one of the bands on. Probably gonna go with the small. All right, so here we go. We have the magnets on the inside. As you can see here, we have this steel on the inside of these tabs. Let's give it a shot. Ooh, okay. That is a very, very different, very, very good feeling. I wasn't really expecting that kind of dilation out of the gate. This totally feels very different, I'm gonna be honest. I did not expect it to dilate that hard. The second you get the magnets in there, your nose just totally open. I am a big fan of this. This is very nice. Let me try the medium to see if I can get a little even more dilation. I'm about to be breathing everything. This snap-on is cool. I'm probably gonna go with the small because I do feel like it's pulling my skin a little bit. So back to these. What I want to touch on is going to be this refill plan. These are still dependent on adhesives. It honestly is superior to no strips, but you're still going to have to get these tabs. So we actually just looked on the website to get a full review here. 30 uses, so a 30-day refill plan. That's $19 a month, which really isn't that bad. Granted, on price, these are much cheaper, but I think if you're really taking this seriously, athlete interested in sleep, this is definitely going to be the way to go. This little thing, this little pamphlet does have some of the benefits. So if you are new to this stuff, if you're interested in what it actually does, nose breathing helps sharpen your focus, boost your endurance while you're up and at 'em, optimizing performance, boosting oxygen absorption, lower heart rate and maximizing recovery, support your nervous system and sleep cycle, reduce snoring. It can improve your oral health, resting and recharging, and better waking hours. Really good benefits. With that, we're gonna go ahead and cut it here for the time being. We're gonna give it a good night's sleep. All in all, very impressed, excited to see how this goes. We'll check back with everyone tomorrow morning. What's up, guys? Welcome back. We are now in the morning. We slept with our intake band on. What I actually did was I switched the small band to the medium band. I noticed that the small one was actually pushing on my nose bridge. Although yes, there are different sizes. With the multiple magnets, you can kind of slide it around based on the fit. Overall, I thought the sleep was very good. It was similar to a nose strip, but I will say the big difference here is that with these nose strips, you're kind of like depending on the band-aid to like open up the nostrils, versus these are very, very targeted. When you put the tabs with the steel on it, you have this very like pulling sensation that really gets your nostrils apart. If I had to compare it, I'd probably say I'm getting maybe 20% further dilation, a little bit more intake. So overall, this is probably top of the top for, again, people that are very serious. Now, another thing I want to talk about is the rigidity. This is a very rigid piece of plastic. It's a very hard piece of plastic. There's a little bend, but there's really not a whole lot. If I'm doing a thing like gymnastics, or if I'm doing a thing like a combat sport, I'm probably not going to go with this because I don't really want hard stuff on my face for that. I'd probably be using nasal strips, the traditional ones. But if I'm doing weightlifting or snowboarding, biking, or anything like that, that's kind of where I can see this one coming in and really being the ideal way to get more air. So that is my take on this. I think overall, the way that I'm going to be using this, and I think the way that a lot of people are going to be using this, is they're probably not going to be using this every single day, especially with some of these offers for the refills. Going to be like $1 a day. There's some days where I do go through 2 of these. If I were to just use this all the time, that can kind of add up very quickly. But if I do need a very good night's sleep, or if I'm doing anything that's a bit more cardio intensive, I'm going to be going with these for sure. Highly, highly recommend it. At least the way this snap feels is absolutely fantastic. That's one of the coolest feelings ever. But overall, that is it for this intake review. Really cool products, really impressed. I think with that, let's wrap it up. If you like videos like this, we're primarily more about losing weight, eating foods, being lean. I'm a health and fitness coach, but this actually does kind of fall within what we do, so I wanted to make this video. I think that's it. If you like it, subscribe it. If you don't like it anyway. Comment below what you think. That'll be it for this video. Intake cool stuff. Thank you for a cool product, and we will see everyone in the next video.